Yo. Anybody want to talk about it, you got to talk about it on here. Anybody want to talk about it, you got to talk about it on here. Anybody want to talk about it, you got to talk about it on here. You know what I'm saying? I done learned from trying to go to other folks' little situation they got, little lives, and talk to them. They don't want to talk to me. They want to, you know what I'm saying, kick a nigga off the live. They don't want to have no conversation. Anybody want to talk about it, you got to talk about it over here. Or you can make a little video. All right, you know what I'm saying? I'm the consistent king. What are you talking about? So shit, we can go video for video for video for video. I'll drop 5 a day. And you ain't gonna be able to keep up. And you're gonna be trying to respond to one on. You don't know me, I ain't showed you nothing yet. How's your day? Hey, I'm doing my best. Sinners movie, what about it? Stop taking shrooms. DN the discussion. Simple. Unless you are a shaman, unless you done went through the rite of passage and you done took at least 10 to 12 years to understand the brain, to understand about the different planes, the different beings waiting for you to cross over to hijack your body, all that type of shit. Once you taken at least 10 years to understand about all that, all right, then you come talk to me about shrooms. But if you learn about shrooms from TikTok and Google, and then somebody in the hood just happened to be the drug dealer, family, you just got hooked. Simple. You just got hooked on another drug. You just got hooked on another drug. Go long. You just got hooked on another drug. And don't get mad at me. You know what I mean? Now, y'all, people love me when I'm talking truth about all these other things. And then when I come near their house and get to knocking, they ain't mad at me. Don't get mad at me. It's still the truth. It's the same truth speaker. I was speaking all this truth until I started talking about y'all drugs. Until I came for weed. Until I came for shrooms. You know what I mean? I'm speaking all the truth. Oh, don't let me come for pornography. Don't let me come for all these other, man, please. Then I become everybody's enemy when I come for your drugs. You know what I mean? And look, I was seeing that a lot too. Niggas like, but he's a Freemason. You making yourself seem silly. Me having this hat on, for one, don't mean absolutely anything to you because you don't know what it is. It only means something to those who know what it is. Let's get that clear. Start there. It only means something to those who know what it is. And then you will only know what it is or have an idea what it is if you ask one of the ones who know. True? Okay, let's keep that so you don't lose that clue. The Freemason hat has nothing to do with those who don't know what it is. Unless you ask and then you start figuring out why I would even wear it. People are looking at me wearing this Freemason hat now. Understanding when I was 16 years old, I was doing that. I met a lot of people, taught a lot of people 10 years ago. And now I'm meeting a lot of new people. So I'm walking y'all through some of the same things I had to walk people through when I was in middle and high school. You understand that? So what they'll do, oh, we're not going to listen to no Freemason. Well, if you pay attention, first of all, Freemasons know more, or Masons know more than the average person about reality itself and how the system works. And they keep it a secret because they're taught to keep it a secret. So if a Mason is coming out telling you what the fuck is going on, if that's what you want to try to classify me as, because you don't know me, you only see the hat. Right? If you want to try to classify me as a Mason and I'm coming out and telling you things that not only we were taught, but things that just make sense, whether you're a Mason, Rosicrucian, a Wiccan, a Thelemite, a Heccan, or any of these people, it just makes fucking sense. If you want to try to use the fact that you see a Masonic emblem on my head as an excuse to deflect from what it is that I'm actually saying, you're making more of the point as to why y'all have been in the dark so long. You're making more of the point. Go long. Go long. You're making more of the point. How many people was on here when they see me take this hat off, put it under my feet and stomp on it? How many people seen that? Were y'all there for that? Was somebody who's a Mason who's supposed to honor this symbol and worship it and all this stuff, would they be able to do that? Would they be able to do that? They wouldn't be able to do that. Same reason why somebody who's a Muslim who is indebted to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and they're on that walk of the deen, they wouldn't be able to take the Quran off and put it on the ground and stomp on it either. Because they wouldn't, something in their faith and their belief system wouldn't allow them to. I don't have no faith or belief system. My faith and my belief system is truth. That's the only difference here. These people have faith and belief systems. My faith and belief system has nothing to do with faith and belief. It has everything to do with truth. This is fabric, you ascended person. How are you stuck on symbols made of fabric? What about this now? Ooh, where'd that? Where'd it go? Look for it. Is he still a Mason? Now I'm a robber. Now I'm a bank robber that's intelligent and cool. I don't understand this shit. I'm a fly-ass, cool-ass bank robber. You know what I mean? Or I'm on my way to go skiing. These are symbols in the reality that you don't know nothing the fuck about. That's why y'all able to be picked up and moved so easy. This is me picking you up and moving you. You don't understand it. You're being picked up and moved. You ain't supposed to be able to be picked up and moved that damn easy. You know what I'm saying? You come to my video and say, why are you a Freemason? We ain't gonna listen to you. One of the niggas said, we're at war with Freemasons. No the fuck you not. Run up on one. No the fuck they not, y'all. Don't believe these itty bitty people. No, they ain't at war with Freemasons. Go run up on one of them niggas then. Run up on one of the lodges. See what happened. Freemasons carry. Freemasons understand their law. Freemasons understand their stand the ground. Freemasons understand how to work artillery. Freemasons understand how to stand upright. Run up on one of them Freemason niggas that ain't nowhere near the White House. Just run up on a Freemason in the hood. Because believe it or not, we got Masons out here in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining to you? So niggas that we're at war with Freemasons. No, you saying some shit that you think sound good. You don't even know what the fuck Freemasons is. Y'all ask me if I'm a Freemason, what's my answer? I say, I ain't free, I ain't dead yet. I'll be free when I die. Niggas walk away confused. I thought I had this nigga. You'll never had this nigga. You'll never had it. Don't ever think you do. Because when I switch to the Rosicrucian hat, what are you going to do? You might want to study ahead of time so that you will try to act like you know what's going on. Go study up on the Rosicrucian shit so when that pop out, and when I pop out with the feds, what are you going to do? I thought you was a Mason. I thought you make a habit of just thinking shit. What do you know? What do you know? When you see me pop out with the feds and you see me doing this, then you know what that is too? Some of y'all gonna get the Protect the Crown book and I'm gonna show you something about I self, law, and master that you ain't never heard nobody say. I'm gonna show you autonomy right there in the word, right there in the acronym. So when I pop out with the Circle 7 Quran and I'm spewing the supreme mathematics, which links directly to Islam, what you gonna do then? I thought you was a Moor. I thought you was a this. I thought you was a kind of. You don't know nothing about what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Listen, it's 720. They don't know about it. 720, 1440. They don't know about it. They tassel don't swing. This ain't nothing but a hat. Oops. But now what do we do? But you stop trying to do that and pay more attention in class. You're in class. You're in class. It's that simple. I know you don't think so because you ain't had no teachers out here. Everybody that's supposed to be a teacher was people who was like, they was skipping class. And you sitting out there in the hallway with them. You skipping with them. And I walk past a teacher for real. And you finna go tell me something about a book in the class you ain't even read? You don't know calculus. Go long. Go long. Go long. Go long. Because all this microwave teaching shit gotta go. All this, I got a good idea, so let me just make up some DAA shit or some PEA, DNA, whatever debacle shit, that gotta go. All that, I don't understand chemistry, but I'm gonna teach it anyway shit, don't even make sense. It don't even gotta go. We can stand there just to be a decoration. It don't gotta go. Because that is a spectacle within itself. Everything else gotta go. You understand? So look, why do you wear that beanie? What? Now ask me again. And I'll be like, what beanie? You understand? You're dealing with a rectangular reality right now. You're not able to access the prism because you're only looking at the rectangle. You're not accessing the prism. Where's the hat right now? Which hand is it in? Which hand is it in? Somebody tell me, which hand? Which hand? Not a damn hand. Not a damn hand. And here you are trying to guess left or right. I'm going to get him on this one. It's not in a damn hand. You understand? Now, which hand's the balloon in? It's in the right hand. You think I dropped the balloon, didn't you? Because you heard the little. You ain't paying attention. You're only in frame. That's all you have. Frame. I'm showing you beyond the frame, and you're mad at me. You're only in frame. You're in frame when it comes to NASA. You're in frame when it comes to religion. You're in frame when it came to the pandemic. You're in frame. You can't see the unseen. You can't reach and grab it. You got to stop that. Hold on. You got to stop that. You got to stop that. Shrooms are drugs. I don't know. Somebody in the comment was like, they're not drugs. You can't put them in the same category as perks. And yes, you can, because they're drugs. And if you don't know that, all right, it's like, let me tell you what that'll be like. Somebody who's a weed smoker or a drug dealer or a weed dealer or a weed seller walking up to the police in a city where, or a state where it's illegal, and walking up to the police and saying, hey, I got these, but these are not drugs. These are herbs from nature. That means you lack awareness, regardless of what you want to call that. Psilocybin, ayahuasca, whatever you want to call these things, they're classified as drugs or controlled substances. It's that simple. They have psychiatric or psychoactive effects. They will affect your brain. They will cause for certain parts of your brain to become dormant and other parts that aren't normally active to become active. They can cause for you to hallucinate. They have hallucinating properties. These are drugs. If it comes from the earth, then it's still a drug that came from the earth. And watch this. They'll say everything is a drug, but food don't make me think my ceiling is collapsing. That's why it's called a psychiatric drug, silly. I'm not saying you silly. It's just me talking about one of the other people who was like, sugar ain't gonna make you, listen, you can give somebody sugar and it ain't gonna cause for them to lose their self-identity in that moment. Or hear voices creeping through the walls. Or they look down and they standing on their floor, but they think they standing on lava. You understand? These are real things that people done went through. You ain't got to if you give somebody a Snickers today, you ain't got to lock them in no bathroom and watch over them as they experience the trip of Snickers. Y'all making every excuse for all the things you're going to have to break away from eventually. You're making every excuse. Sound like people who are addicted. When you are addicted to something, you have a personal relationship with that thing. Or you're going to look for something. You're going to look for something. You understand? It got to be something. It's something that I need this for. You never needed it, because I don't need it. You never needed it. It's something that you want, and it causes for you to experience euphoria. Do you know that psilocybin, when it becomes the watered down or converted version of itself, when you ingest it, starts to activate the serotonin? It really switches places with serotonin, something you can experience without taking the drug, something you can experience without hallucinating, something you can experience without having to lose yourself. People are losing themselves. Didn't I tell y'all this years ago? These people knew. Reason why I don't do them and why I never touch them, I watch people lose themselves fucking with that. Now, if you notice, even in the video I just posted, I said some people went through rite of passages to get to that point, to know what they're doing. Are you going to just hand a 4-year-old AK-47? Regardless of what the 4-year-old would even be able to know in that short period of time, you're not going to just put an AK-47 in their hand. They have to go through training and become of age to handle certain things. This is how we used to think. Now, guess what happens? Okay, are you just getting the shrooms for free? Think about it. Because somebody booked you. Somebody bamboozled you. Somebody duped you. Y'all getting them shrooms for free or you paying for them? Go along. Go along. You getting them shrooms for free or you paying for them? Okay. Who your plug? Sound familiar? Oh, okay. All right. Who sells them? Who making money off your ignorance? Now, when you buying it from these people, are they asking you, wait a minute, before you buy this from me, did you go through the rite of passage? Or do they say, make sure you set an intention? They're tricking you. And let me tell you something else, the power of psychosis. If these people are a part of a network that's already aligned with certain points of rhetoric, using certain terminologies that leave people in the gray area, they never can truly understand what it is they're dealing with. If they already a part of that network, guess who they're feeding you to? They're feeding you to people who prey on you while you're on those trips. Your subconscious is vulnerable and you're more susceptible. So guess what winds up happening? They say, yeah, keep taking shrooms. And then they become that marketplace. You keep coming to them and they feed you to the rest of the people who are telling you more and more of what it is that they think you should know that'll help their business. Are you with me? So what they'll do, oh, we're going to throw an event. It's going to be a God fest. There's no such thing. It's only human beings there. Right? Everybody who's a part of this market, come and join this event. Let's sell each other t-shirts, do other. It's just business. Don't they do that with cannabis? Don't they have drug dealers? They have people who sell it, they have people who buy it, and they have paraphernalia. Right? They have products that align with whatever it is that other product is. So all I'm saying is eventually people will have to let this go. And if they're not willing to let it go, that's another thing. But they will have to let it go eventually if they're talking about, oh, I want to find myself. I want to master myself. Even though that's an illusion, we can get to that another time. Mastering self is another illusion. There's so many illusions I'm going to have to break. Eventually, I just did another interview, right? It's a personal one. But it's certain things that people are going to have to break. One of those things is this talk about the ancestors. They got to let that go. All right, you've been around long enough, you know what I'm talking about. The ancestors is fake. There's no such thing as the ancestors. Okay, not everybody has the same bloodline. All right, so you can't be in no circle with me talking, yeah, we got to give love to the ancestors. I don't know your family. Your ancestors could have been straight from the land of Nod. Your ancestors could have been descendants of all the draconian beings who landed not long ago. Your ancestors could be, I don't know who you are. Why would I sit here and nod in agreement with you and sign documents and make contracts with you, whether it's tacit or not, to say that I'm with you and I don't know who your people are? Where are your people from? Who are your ancestors? So no, not everybody has the same ancestors. Again, unless you're talking about predecessors who came here before you came here, meaning who were birthed before you. If that's the case, then if you have an older brother or sister, guess what? Those are your ancestors. If mother and father here, okay, those are your ancestors. You have to have a mother, father to even be here. Those are your ancestors. If you're not talking about the ancestral bloodline and you're saying the ancestors in that way, okay, well then I see what you're saying, because then that's everybody who's here before us, including the Caucasoids and the Mongoloids, not just Negroids. So that means the slave masters are our ancestors. Before you break your brain trying to hear somebody who knows what they're talking about, go research what I'm saying. There are multiple definitions of ancestors, and none of them make sense in the context of what these people are talking about. No such thing as the ancestors. It's a trick. Same way there's no such thing as the fourth dimension, fifth dimension, and it's a trick. They don't know what that is. They're just saying words to replace heaven. You understand that? If you ask them, I tell you, I give people the opportunity all the time. Come up here, don't I? And then you ask them simple things about science and they run. You ask them simple things about the reality, they run. Because you have only made a habit of regurgitating. It's your rhetoric points that rule your life, not science and seeking to know. Somebody else's rhetoric point becomes a part of you and it rules your life. So you think just being able to repeat what somebody's saying is going to suffice when it comes to stepping to someone like me. And people think they can step to me. Like the other lady who I stepped on her live, whoever the smoke, the creative person, stepped on her live, she got mad at me, especially when she was talking about, oh, I'm on a spiritual level, you're on a physical level, and she wanted to talk about the marijuana. I said, are we talking about the spiritual marijuana or the physical one? Do you smoke spiritual or physical marijuana? Let me know. She got mad at me. She said, get on my live, fuck nigga. I became a fuck nigga. Remember the other girl got on there, I became the devil because I said, I don't believe in the Trinity in the Bible. Oh, this is the devil. You know what I mean? Okay, I gotta be that. People get upset with you. Sound familiar? When you speak the truth. I don't have no reason to get upset with anybody. If you tell them the truth, why would I be upset with you? You have to be able to speak it though. So what did I say in the video that's not true? Psilocybin is a drug. It's literally classified as a drug. What next? You go look at what I'm telling y'all. They say this is a controlled substance. The U.S. has documentation on these types of things. And other countries do also. So it is a drug, yes. It is a psychedelic drug. By definition of what a psychedelic drug is, it messes with your psyche. And you want to know what psyche also brings you to other than just the mind? Your soul. Go look it up. So these things mess with your soul. Right? Listen to what I'm telling you. Here go the scenario, because they need scenarios and allegory, parables. Can't speak straight out to certain people. We're in prison. People say Earth is prison. Okay, we're in prison. The goal is to get out of prison. Niggas want to get out of prison, and what they're doing is they're eating the snacks that are available. Say, you know what, nigga, it ain't even that bad. Everything is so beautiful. Why wasn't it beautiful before you ate that snack? I mean, I'm having an extension. No, you're having a euphorian. It's euphoric. That's what you're experiencing. Euphoria and hallucinations. That's what you're experiencing. You're still in prison. Yeah, but I'm ascended in prison. Yeah, but like that don't fucking mean you're not in prison. You just got taller in this bitch. It's other tall niggas here. I'm here. We're still in prison. I don't understand this shit. I don't get it. You have to try to break it down a little more to me. So, okay, well, how about this? That was just the brownies. But nigga, did you try the cupcakes? What's different about the cupcakes? That's psilocybin. This is ayahuasca. Well, I'll ask your ass a question. If I eat this, what's the fucking difference? Am I still going to be in prison? You got to try it for yourself. You're not on that level. Fuck it. I tried the shit. Oh, no. Oh, this is so beautiful. Everything is so gorgeous. And the guards sitting there looking at us like, these niggas is tripping. Literally. You know, that's interesting, right? Because they say you go on a trip. And you're looking at who ingesting shrooms. And you say, this nigga tripping. And if you look at a nigga on a normal day basis, right? And you say, this nigga tripping. You know what that means. But in the spiritual community, they say, this nigga tripping. And it's a good thing. And I'm the one who's not on the level. I'm the one who's not on the level. Look, I'm lost. I'm lost, and these people are drug addicts. But I'm lost. No, family. And again, it's not to make fun of drug addicts. I'm just telling you something. Pay attention. The people, the masses never had it right. That's one thing I know about all these stories. The masses were never on point. It was the people who were called crazy or lost, or the few that had it on point, and people never wanted to listen to them. Whoever Batman bullshit View Wave 89 is, you got to come up here, you got to get blocked for life. We ain't doing the comment banging shit. You got to come up here or you get blocked for life. Don't ever worry about me again. Especially if I'm tripping and I'm lost, don't listen to me then. All right, so I'm going to give you the opportunity. You come up here, you got to talk to me. I got to deal with you tone to tone. I don't want to do none of that. And I think it's more efficient if we're able to deal with each other tone to tone, so I can talk to you, you talk to me, ask you other questions. So you come on up here. Other than that, bye for life. Peace.
Hey,
What's going on?
bro, what's going on? Hey, no, I didn't mean that you were lost, but I do agree with what you're saying. And I do agree that the people lost because they don't understand that the factor of what you're saying is it's like consciousness. It's like, okay, the system is already rigged to drag us down. Okay. But at the end of the day, what you're trying to promote is actually truth in the system to get by the system. But a lot of people don't want to fucking listen. And that's the biggest transcending thing is that they don't want to listen. That's just what I got to say. But I wasn't saying that you were lost. I was saying that I felt that the comments was lost because there's not a transcending with what you're saying. But I do see what
Okay.
you're saying. And I do agree
Okay, I
with
got
it.
you. Thank you for clearing that up for me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
All
yeah.
right,
For sure. For
peace.
sure. And I
All right, yeah,
appreciate that.
peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Anybody else? I know exactly what you about because I had visions and premonitions about things and they call me crazy. Listen, if you know what I'm talking about, those who are called crazy are often the ones who know what's going on. Personal experience. They're often the ones who know what's going on. And people are afraid to challenge whatever the status quo is. I'm not afraid to challenge that status quo. I can guarantee you people unfollowing me from this post. It happens every Monday, right? Or what day is it? Every week somebody is unfollowing me because I'm telling the truth that's hitting home to them. Some people even come back later and be like, yo, I unfollowed you, but I had to follow back. It don't matter if you unfollow me, because the truth is, once you find phase one, listen, I have more views on my videos on average than I do followers, right? So once you follow phase one, you ain't going nowhere. You don't have to hit that button. I know I got your attention. You'll be lying to yourself, say, fuck this nigga. It's people on a burner on my Instagram live right now that either I block them or they block me, trying to convince themselves that it makes sense to do so, but you ain't went nowhere, have you? Exactly, because your soul know what I'm saying. It's resonating. And you're trying to make the decision in this material plane, I don't fuck with him, and your soul knows, nigga, it don't matter if you fuck with him. He telling the truth. His name could have been Billy Bob. He could have been 7 feet tall. You know what I mean? He could have been skinny as hell, right? He didn't have to. He didn't have to look nothing like how he looked now, and it wouldn't have mattered because what he's saying is true. So whether you heard it from him, you heard it from the dog walking past, or you got a message in a dream, it's still the same truth. So it don't mean anything if people unfollow or block me. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Like when people when Rashad Jamal like, I got more followers than him. That's a lie. And the truth is, I don't have followers. The people who know what's going on ain't following me. They're walking with me alongside. Let me tell you something. I was walking regardless. I'm going to get there regardless. Listen to my music. I say, I will make it home regardless. I'm trying to tell you something. Some people were already on their way there. They met me. They might have been lagging a little bit. So they saw how fast I was moving. They started moving. Who the fuck is this nigga? Hold on. Look. What he know? I don't know. But you were already on your way, weren't you? Some people were walking toward us and see how we were walking. And they say, hold on, let me go the direction these niggas is going. Where we going? Some people did the black people thing. It don't matter. They still was able to do it. Some of y'all walked past and called me crazy, called me a clout chaser, called me a hater, all of that, and you kept going. And I don't know nothing about your voice, your tone, your reality no more, because you're nowhere near where we're going. You're going further away from it. Some of y'all was doing that same shit. Clout chasing ass, bitch ass, wanna be Rashad Jamal ass. Hold on. Hold on. This nigga might know something though. This nigga might do know something. He said some shit that made sense when I was walking on. Some of y'all found your way back. It don't matter. It's still the same path. It didn't have to be me. It could have been anybody. But we can't walk for you. The fuck? So you don't need me. You need your own 2 feet to work. And your own 2 feet can't work if you flow your ass around the prison cell. You need to be grounded. And the only way for you to be grounded in this day and time is get out drugs. All of them. All of them. Because that's the reality. You see what I'm saying? You're in a prison cell. You don't have shrooms and weed and all this other stuff. Now how do you communicate? Now how do you travel? Now how do you reach out and call out and get something back? Now how do you do it? You're going to have to be able to do this shit with you alone anyway. So I'm telling y'all, as someone who does it without these things, it's time. Remember, I make all these calls. Some people listen, some people don't. It's time to let it go. We was on weed the other day, weren't we? Niggas ain't saying, y'all gotta keep up. No, I don't eat meat. We stop meat. Y'all gotta keep up. You know what I mean? We was on, I touch on so many different things. I told Rashad Jamal people, I said, y'all gotta walk away from him. That's a deceiver. And then, did I say that and sit there and hate on him? Or did I say that and we literally sat through one of his lectures and we went piece by piece. One of his followers, his students, was online with me. And she was able to say, everything makes sense. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right about that. He lied about that. Yeah, that ain't true. Okay, I get you. I get what you saying. And then she asked me, do I believe in God? I said, no, I don't believe in anything. Then she told me that was my problem. They have to find something. Y'all are addicted to Rashad. Y'all are addicted to the poison he spewed. 19 keys, people. Hey, y'all keep y'all ears open. Y'all keep awakening people. Hey, y'all keep y'all ears open. Rizza Islam people, or y'all keep y'all ears open. Farrakhan people, or y'all keep y'all ears open. Everybody keep their ears open. All right? If these are true prophets, they ain't gonna have no problem with me saying, stop worshiping this man and keep walking the straight and narrow. Because they're gonna look at you and say, you heard him. You heard him. The same way as somebody come and tell one of y'all, stop worshiping Faise, just walk the truth and only focus on the truth. I'm gonna look at you like, you heard what he said, or you heard what she said. The ones that's gonna have an issue with it is the ones who fear losing their congregation. It's the ones who fear losing their congregation. I don't have a congregation. Congregation is made up. It's in the word. Congregor. A negative, made up spirit. Congregor. I don't have a congregation. You talk, where your followers at? I don't know what you talking about. I never had followers. Never had followers. How can events have followers? I am an event. Who can follow an event? An event is nothing but a projection of the now, expressing itself in such a way that it may rub you wrong or it may rub you right. It may not rub you at all. But I'm only an event. And it's going to keep walking. People trying to push on it. It doesn't budge. It's still walking. People shoot it. Beep, 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 beep. It just bounce off. It's still walking. People hate on it. Put a plate on it. It just slide off. Beep, beep, beep. People piss on it. It don't work. People spit on it. Spitballs. It don't work. The event can't stop. Crazy. It's gonna happen anyway. See, look, the Masons do shrooms. There's no such thing as the Masons. You want to take it there? There's no such thing as the Masons. There's no such thing as the Masons do. Everybody is an individual, included in organizations or brotherhoods or fraternities or sororities. They don't all do the same thing. So you may have Masons who do shrooms. You have Masons who do crack cocaine. You have Masons who don't do any drugs. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. This is the time to ask questions. You don't know what you're talking about. Or keep running into the brick wall. But you don't know what you're talking about. Freemasons, you don't know what that is. I promise you don't, because I asked you to come up. You're not going to know. So relax, because you know I'm going to give you that crossroad. Either you come up and talk to me, or you buy for life. You will never have to worry about it, because I gave you the opportunity to come deal with it truthfully. I don't want your follow. I don't want your attention. I don't want your view or like. Buy for life, because you had the opportunity. And then you step forth, and you dare challenge. So then receive what happens. And then you may find the truth, you may not find the truth. The brother came up, he said, yo, I wasn't saying you lost. He said you lost, but he cleared it up. I mean, maybe in that moment he had all right, cool. All right, well, let's move on from that. You see what I'm saying? You said, you know what Freemasonry is? I know people probably have an idea of what, you don't know what Freemasonry is. But I know people probably have an idea of what it is, or they researched it, or they read a book, or somebody was talking about it on a live or on a YouTube video, but you don't know what it is because you haven't traveled it. Only way you can know what it is if you travel it. The moment you put in your foot in that door, that's when you know what it is. You see what I'm saying? Other than that, it's like people trying to guess what Nuwapu is. You don't know what that is. You have to ask a Nuwapian. You know what I mean? So, hey, yeah, I bet everybody can explain it until it comes time to explain it. What's up with the Pope worshiping the Africans. Who are those Africans, bro? And I don't mean the same green. I don't know who the Africans are that he's worshiping, or whoever these popes are that you're speaking about. I know that they're aware of stories like the Black Madonna. I know that they're aware of Isis and Osiris' story. I know that they are familiar with some of the types of derivatives of these stories that became Mary's story and Jesus' story. You know, I know they're aware of Egyptian mythology or Egyptology or Egyptian culture. I know they're aware of that. As far as who they worship, I don't know who they worship. I ain't talked to them. You know what I'm saying? I know that they've been given certain messages that were said to be prophecies about this time period. And if it's true and in alignment, well then if it's true that this time period will add up to 2,000 years and then Jesus' lifespan, then it's supposed to be around 2030 that all these things collapse. Do I know that? I ain't met 2030 yet. However, there's something that I'm going toward and I'm walking toward. And it's a part of this journey that I'm on. And if it just so happens to align with that final minute of the hour and it's 2030 and around that time period, then that's what it is. If not, there's still more journey to go. Other than that, I don't, look, hey, I don't even play with little kids. You sound like a little kid to me. Bye for life. I don't play with little kids. These demons want to see your face. Then they ain't paying attention. Demons know how to pay attention. I salute that. I don't know what race of beings you would call the ones who don't know how to pay attention, because all you gotta do is go to my page and see my face. I don't give a damn. We gotta get in the studio ASAP. You gotta send me something. I don't get in the studio with people. I don't know. 196 new here. Stick around. That's what's up. They can't stick around though. They going for life, and they not ungoing. Yeah, send me something. I don't be getting in the studio with people though. No disrespect. Yeah. So any other question about the shroom shit? What? You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be breaking all this stuff. It's supposed to be you in the center. That's it. That's it. You saw the Defy Gravity hat. You know what I mean? When that Defy Gravity hat was there, it wasn't even too many questions about what it meant. You see this hat, you think you know what it is. Gravity already's been defied. Now what's this? This is a crown. Activated. You know what I mean? Some things I could tell you, but I know I got way more eyes now where I have to say it a different way than I would have said it maybe 2-3 years ago. But you pay attention to certain organizations and the lingo they use, right? It aligns with this for a reason. I'm trying to tell you something. How the latter days track coming? What latter days? I don't know what you're talking about. They literally can't new age brain rot. I've been seeing people say that a lot. What's the beanie mean? It has a million meanings. I mean, the simplest thing I can tell you is this is a beautiful system of morale. It's veiled in allegory, illustrated by symbols. That's the simplest thing I can tell you. Because I think there is a simpler way. This is a light. But if I say it's a light, then I have to explain to you what light is, don't I? Okay, light is information. Do I have to explain what information is? You know what I mean? Information itself isn't evil. It's the doer. The doer causes things to be evil and evil acts. Yeah, I ain't did the track. I ain't got to that track. You throw words around with no logical, real purpose, repeating what you heard. Yeah, people do that. Whoever you talking about, I know people do that. Just do the right thing is what I'm being told. Okay, that's what's up. So yeah, everybody should be on cue. Start with the shroom shit. Start with the weed shit, pornography shit, anything that's like, especially when it comes to, I need to do this to escape my pain. Go watch that movie, Don't Look Up. All y'all who listening, go watch the movie Don't Look Up. In the movie Don't Look Up, they had a scene where the dude who was like the Bill Gates, Joe Biden character merged, the Bash CEO dude, Peter. He never really looked people in their eyes. But then a nigga who was the main character said, yo, I hope you're not going about this like a businessman when it came to stopping the comment. That was the first time the dude looked the dude in the eyes. He said, what did you say to me? He said, is that what you think I am? a businessman, and he went in about how they have all these data points on everybody, and he read them. It was like, you think you're philosophical and above this, and you have morals and all of that. He said, but really, you're just running from pain toward pleasure, like a field mouse. That's what everybody is doing. You see what I'm saying? Except the pain or the discomfort allows for you to grow. Everything that helps you may come with some type of discomfort. Is you trying to escape that, and you're trying to use ascension to cover up that this is escapism. It's that makes it be that, for one, not only are you trying to play like this is what it is, you're being fooled, it's that which slows you down because you're not even moving at that pace, which is where truth is. Truth is quick and fast and swift in accord. You know what I'm explaining to you? So again, everybody who's hooked on these things, this is that year where you work on unraveling, on untethering from all of it. If it's painful, it's supposed to be painful. But if you're going to tell me sitting with yourself is pain, then you need to sit with yourself more, because yourself ain't never going anywhere. And when you cross that threshold and sitting with yourself was pain in an instant, and you never dealt with it, what you think happens when your soul transcends? You have created hell for you by not dealing with all of the different dirt and mud that was collected in your heart and in your mind. You have to deal with it. You have to. So exercise, drink your water, get up earlier than you usually would. I'm telling you all the things that you can start doing now. And instead of trying to run and experience some beautiful astral plane like shit because you took a piece of a plant in your mouth, take deep breaths and think about the reality you're faced with. Do that first. Think about the reality you're dealing with already and watch what winds up happening. You'll realize that, like I told these people years ago on Clubhouse, I said, yeah, that sounds like astral projection. Somebody was trying to tell me they experienced something that I can't comprehend. I said, try me. They said, I looked up and I saw 3 beings of light. I said, I'm looking at my ceiling right now and I see a being of light. It's a light bulb. So explain to me how I can't fathom what you're talking about. What do the beings of light look like? They look like spheres. So does this light bulb on my ceiling. Now, what is it that you reach that I can't understand? Well, when I was walking, or you was walking somewhere, you had legs. There was gravity. Because you didn't tell me you was floating, you were walking, so you were being held by some type of unbalanced force. You know what I'm saying? It had to be something there present. Or even if it wasn't one of the forces, then something's happening with fabric of space that causes for what people call gravity. Either way, you were walking, there's density there. I understand all this. So tell me something about the shroom trip that I can't understand. And you want to know what they end up doing? Just throwing out numbers. Well, there's a 4th dimensional, 5th dimensional, 6th. Shut up. Take a break. You had a long night. Try to tell you something. What am I doing with the Mason hat on? Nothing. Fix the hole. Fix what hole? Oh, like the whole situation type shit? In the gym right now. That's what's up, D-True. For sure. Y'all niggas can't go a day without that person. What person? Can we go live, my brother? Yeah, we can. What you want to talk about? I once dreamt of a hub where there were multiple art plays, each with different dreams. A receptionist welcomed me. I've had that experience. That's interesting. I never heard nobody say nothing like that. It wasn't necessarily, huh. It looked like how when you pass through to go to another border and it's people waiting there to take your ticket, and they gave me a certain time frame to be in that reality, and I had to return my time sheet or whatever the timekeeper thing was. I had to return it, then come back to my body. So that's interesting. I never heard nobody say anything like that. I've experienced something similar to that. What's a good crypto to buy? I have no idea. I don't play around with cryptos. I'm tired of people asking about the Mason hat. Do they know what Mason hat? What's this talking about a Mason hat? I don't know what Mason hat you're talking about. I just got in here, obviously. Okay. I don't know what Mason hat you're talking about. I'm not wearing a Mason hat. If you're asking me. I just got in here, okay. Are you actually serious? Rahubat, Rahubat. I've been lucid dreaming since a kid, and I remember most of my dreams vividly, even from childhood, and even pick them up where they left off. Yeah, I've done that before. How many people did that? Be like, yo, that was a good ass dream. I'm going back. And just went back and kept doing that shit. I did that before. That was fire. What happened? I don't see no hat. I see it. Oh, you talking about the skull? The what do you call it? Ski mask? Yeah, for sure. I got a ski mask on. What that mean? I'm about to go skiing? What it mean? I'm about to rob somebody? What it mean? On Kanye West? What it mean? I'm finna go do some fashion show shit? What do it mean? Why y'all not asking me what the ski mask mean? Why nobody asking me that? The fuck? Why nobody asking me what the chain mean in the green shirts? In the background. Why you not asking me about why my background look how it look? Nobody asked about the purple balloon. Shit. But the Mason shit. Oh, this one thing that's in the center of the screen that he's bringing my attention to. Let me go for the obvious. He ain't learning nothing there. What's the mask for? You tell me what's the mask for. I'm just saying why nobody asked before I said it. How to heal eye damage and generation. It depends on the degree of eye damage, family. Sometimes you have to get surgery, especially like if you suffer lacerations and things like that. You might have to get surgery. If you're dealing with what do you call them, the floaters and things like that, there may be certain procedures where they can drain it. If you're dealing with just a lack of cleanliness, you may have to change your diet. If your vision isn't clean, you have to just change your diet. You can eat more carrots, drink more water, you fast, and that can help. Other than that, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. It depends on the degree of damage that you suffer to that eye. You know what I mean? So it'll be better to consult with or talk to someone who's an actual eye doctor. I want to go back, but I don't want to leave my baby here. You want to go back where? I've been tapping into Dr. Malachi's York. Nobody told me he funny like that. That nigga hilarious. I'm a flat earth infinite plane brother. You are a flat earth infinite plane brother? Okay. Okay. That's what's up. You got to do that. That's where it's at. I'm at work and can't even listen. Just wanted to send love. Peace. I see you, Asia. They equate Freemasonry with Illuminati to state the obvious. It would be equated with Illuminati. There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, similar to the dream I had of heaven. You just go to the dream. You said you don't got to lead a baby. You don't got to lead a baby to go dream. Just go back to the dream. Jeez. Baby gonna be right there when you come back. It's okay. Y'all something else. Do you listen to King Los? When you listen to him like what? Like music? No. The Kevin one. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, just go back to the dream. Think about it, focus on it, especially when you're about to go to rest. Envision the place and go back. It'll be there. Play that drum. Take me in your arms and hold me close. You're the only one who knows this world will turn against me. Somebody tell me where the angels go. Do I believe in flat earth or endless earth? No, 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 I don't do that. That's cool if you do that. Like what days you do that on? Or it's like an everyday thing. I don't do that. I just don't be doing that. Chakras he be making music, or he be making music like that. I only knew of the battle he did with Day. Oh, it's about King Los. I think King Los still do make music every now and again. When you and Daylight collabing, we did a collab. Y'all asked Daylight when he gonna drop it. We been did a collab. These niggas don't be dropping my features. Shout out to Royce 59. We got some shit. I'm talking to Royce about doing a feature. I'm sure he gonna drop it. Telepathy. What about it? Yeah, he just had released my shit. I'm like, damn. Oh, our shit. I ain't gonna say my shit because it was his song I got on it. He said 25. He couldn't have been talking about my age. I'm 26 now. I mean, I'm assed out. I mean, I missed that. I think he talking about 2025. He working on shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know, kid. I don't know. I have no idea. But we already did one. Ever since my dad passed away a few months ago, I can talk to him and hug him like he's real. You talking about in the dream realm, or you speaking in terms of in the beta state? Faise, who had the hardest verse on that Angels track? I'll let the people decide that. I'm gonna let that be up for conversation for people to talk about. Man, that's some BS. I'm about to go find it and leak it. It's somewhere, but um, y'all go check out the song I just did with the brother Samurai Black. You see it called Angels. When y'all get out of here, make sure y'all screenshot it, go check that out. And then y'all leave the comments about whether it's the hardest verse or what y'all thought about the song, any of that. Do you believe in anything as an individual? No, I don't believe in nothing. No, I don't believe in Nate Daniel Jr., the third. I had a friend who had deja vu at the same exact place as me. It was the first place we both ever had deja vu also. That's what's up. That's fine. We have a link that has over 400 PDFs for free if you want it. Yep, for sure. Whoever need them books, make sure I hit them up. Dr. Melakazi York books for free. What you mean you don't know? Why can't spaceships leave this Earth? I don't know if they can. They probably lying to y'all. Like, what the hell? If I want to do some sneaky shit, well, I'm going to release a rocket ship and let you know I'm doing it. They probably want y'all to think that's the advanced technology. They probably want y'all to think that's as advanced as it get, so you don't know the actual technology they playing with that can traverse not just Earth and the firmament or the magnetosphere is what you're really saying. It can traverse dreams and all kind of shit. Like, yeah, they ain't gonna tell you about the real technology. You think they still playing with that little bitty ass Babel tower? The Tower of Babel is old technology, family. Go read the book of Genesis, chapter 11. That's old shit. And God in the book did not say, these niggas can't get past the firmament. I ain't worried about that. God was like, oh shit, let me stop these niggas from coming down here to get past the firmament. He said, oh, coming up here. God came down to stop niggas from going up there with God. So the same people who be like, oh, they talking about the firmament with one of the NASA directors. Then NASA director can't read the whole book because they said it wouldn't be impossible if all human beings came together on one language. Y'all can go to where heaven at. I think they fooling y'all in front of your face to make you think you figuring shit out, but they giving you all the shit to figure out. I think whistleblowers be in on it. When the whistleblowers be giving y'all information, I think it's a part of their reverse psychological operations. I think they're doing it on purpose. It's a reverse psychological operation, a repo. Trying to tell you some shit. How you gonna know? You know why ships can't leave? You don't know whether or not ships can't leave. You ain't out there looking. You ain't seen them bitches hit their head on the ceiling. And I'm saying yourself. I ain't talking about you looking on no video. You don't know whether or not they can leave. You don't know that because we live inside a firmament, but energy has the ability to traverse space and time. Maybe we don't live inside a firmament. You see what I'm saying? Think about this. Okay, let me ask you the question. Pilar, let me ask you a question. The firmament will be what shape? Let's deal with it now. And I got to get out here in a little bit. I got to go. Let's deal with it. What shape would that firmament be? And even if the info true whistleblowers expose stuff 50 years later, I don't think they expose anything when it comes to the flat earth shit. I think that shit is all fun and games. And it becomes a business just like everything else. Niggas are selling flat earth maps. I'm like, the calendar don't do no different shit. It ain't gonna do no different shit. It's still finna come up. The sun's still finna come up, nigga. It's still gonna be that day. Flat earth calendars. I'm like, that's some genius ass shit. Maybe I need to be a flat earther. I promise you I can teach that shit and make that shit make sense better than they do. I promise you. You say half a bowl, right? Okay. So maybe a dome. All right. So then the base of the dome and the apex of the dome comes into place. You got the apex, which is the highest point, from the center up, it would have to be, right? And you got the base of the dome. So then everything on the outskirt would be the ice ball, correct? So you said the earth is not flat, but there's a firmament. So your assertion is the firmament is spherical and it's around the sphere earth, or or what is it? How do you feel about claims of celebrity clones like Kanye West? I don't feel nothing about it. I don't feel nothing about it. I think it's fun to talk about, but I don't feel nothing about it, family. Cause that nigga clone, you wasn't there. You wasn't at the facility. You didn't see it. If he real, you don't know. It could all be fake. What it got to do with you? That's, I promise you. You start asking that question. What does this have to do with me? Things will make more sense, and it'll make more sense quicker or more quickly. Everything inside the solar systems. I don't know what you mean. Do you know if you can experience a DMT trip with breathing techniques? I've heard about it. I've heard about it. I have. I don't know if it'll be called a DMT trip though. My breathing has allowed for me for a long time, for years, to access theta, uh, to go into that theta state, to access the lucid dream realm, where it's similar and it's controlled. Keyword lucid dream. So you can control what you're dreaming about. You're aware about it. You're vigilant. You understand? As opposed to, oh shit, here go my trip. When does it end? You know what I mean? You got people sitting in a circle with people going on shroom trips collectively. They have retreats where people take shrooms together, and you ain't diagnosing and seeing, or you don't have no shaman on the scene to diagnose or see what these people may be going through psychologically. Any of that. Everybody just supposed to be on the same page. You see what I'm saying? Nah, bro. That ain't it, Fred. That ain't him, Tim. Again, if you don't went through all the shit you need to go through, which what they used to have to do that shit, and you think, okay, I'm gonna do this shit anyway. Do what you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. I ain't gonna try to stop. But I ain't gonna stop speaking the truth either. The truth gonna be spoken. All right. Any other questions? I'm gonna have to get up out of here. I got more work to do. I'm about to work on this affirmation tape. All right. Remember I did that meditation tape a while ago. I do an affirmation tape. Probably put it on YouTube when y'all be doing y'all meditations and stuff like that. Something for y'all to meditate to and listen to. I'll put some tunes in there. Things that I know help advance certain things. Yep. Should we be eating meat? I don't eat meat. That's my answer. I don't eat meat and I feel better. I don't eat meat. I feel lighter. I don't eat meat and I have less like sickly feelings after meals. So do whatever it is that you feel you need to do. But I don't eat it. How do I make my own breathing techniques? Well, I'll tell you one thing. There's only one of two things you can do in breathing techniques. You can either breathe in or you can breathe out. That should be enough to answer your question. I don't know what you asking me. Focused breathing, prolonged breathing, meaning like instead of just breathing quickly, that can help. There's some people do it quick and then they switch up. I mean, study it. Go research it. Go research it. YouTube breathing techniques. There's a lot of niggas sitting there with their legs crossed breathing. You know what I mean? So, and get books about prana. Learn about prana, the information around you that the Hindus used to speak about. Learn about the vitality force that moves around you. Learn about nerve forces that move within you. Learn. Get your books. 4 quick inhales, 1 deep exhale. Whatever you do, don't be doing this shit standing up in the kitchen some damn where around all the metal and all the concrete and all the steel, because you're going to pass your crazy ass out and get up mad at me, trying to sue me, talking about some Faise told me to do this shit. Nah, sit your ass down somewhere around some carpet, nigga, so you get lightheaded, you lean over on the pillow. I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying. Shit. I done seen you pass out. I done seen all this shit. That's why I be just telling people like, yo, bro, just relax, chill. You be doing a lot. Yeah. Ain't nobody suing you. Man, please. People sue you for the craziest shit. Where and when is stuff? I don't know, bro. Y'all gotta text him. Y'all gotta text bro. I don't even like ask Alistair Crowley. He still be lurking. Nah, I ain't gonna tell you to do that. Cause y'all don't know what y'all would be getting into. I ain't gonna tell you to do that stupid shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where he at. Ask him. Ask out loud. Be like, yo, Thor, where you at? Where you at, set? Why are you blurred out? I'm not. My profile picture just showing. Because I'm sitting my phone on the table. It's simple like that. I mean, you could just be looking at the ceiling. Barbara B. Daddy. What? What is you talking about? They mad. What y'all talking about? Huh? Hey, man, stop taking shrooms. Stop taking shrooms. Stop taking shrooms. Stop taking shrooms. All right, 18, 18, 10 speed. What you want? What you trying to get on? Somebody got a question? So the song with Kevin Gates was a feature? Nah, it wasn't no feature. I was doing his style, so you probably would have thought that. But nah, it ain't no feature. I'll put a bit. So the song with Kevin Gates was a feature? Nah, it wasn't no feature. I was doing his style, so you probably would have thought that. But nah, it ain't no feature. I'll put a bit and drop that song. I forgot. Your music is currently the soundtrack to my current journey. I'm grateful to hear that. Grateful to be a help. Oh, the word is that Alice Crowley is her dad. I don't know who that is. Barbara B. Who is Barbara B? Yeah, stop taking from more to the store. Am I still on Clubhouse? I visit Clubhouse like every now and again. But it's still the same. They caught in a loop, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. They still, like, you hear me? The folks on Clubhouse, it's like, they didn't go nowhere. They didn't go nowhere. I don't understand it. I came back because I remember being on there 2020 when I got on there. 5 years, damn near. Y'all still on the same thing. I can't do it. I have to do productive shit, and Clubhouse is not productive. This is productive, interactive, no distractions. People can get information. People screen record. We put it out there. It's logged as a part of the journey. That's a productive thing. Getting in them Clubhouse rooms, it just remember why I got out of them Clubhouse rooms. Because people get to talking to me. And I'd be like, oh shit, like my pimp hand get extended quick. And I had to remember, like, oh shit, I can't do that no more. Like, why the fuck did you just open your mouth? Omari, Faise, It's an open forum. Oh, that's right. People can talk to me. Cause like, why are you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? I don't like hearing all that. Oh, here he go. Why do you go? Like, who said you could exist? I don't remember like sanctioning this. Face. This we it's open. It's an open floor. Whatever the fuck they be saying. It's a safe space. Then why the fuck I don't feel safe? Well, that's always a safe space for everybody. The fuck else. I'm not with all that. Nope. I left that shit behind. Bye bye. Y'all can have a clubhouse. I don't want it. You be ready to hit him with the front and the back. Hell yeah, elbow. Why are you talking to me? Because I be in the middle of I be cooking. You know, clubhouse, I cook. Y'all hear me cook on club. I get on clubhouse, I get the it's over with. Boy, I be walking around my phone. I don't gotta look at shit. I be cooking. Here comes something. Well, I don't think it's like that. But I don't give a fuck what you think. Faise, remember, this is live. Oh, that's right. His opinion matter. Damn. All right, go ahead. Tell me what you think. Yeah, I be really literally turning down people when they talk. And like after the vibration stop moving in my hand, I know they done talking. Then I get back to saying what I was saying. That would be happening when y'all be thinking I'm like, damn, like that nigga slick as hell. He just ignored them. I didn't hear them. Faise, I want to tell you about yourself. Faise, you there? Yeah, I'm here. What yes, like I was saying. The fuck? I don't care what you talking about. I can't do Clubhouse no more. I grew up, and some people still like young, and they trapped in that reality. I grew the fuck up. I came up on Clubhouse. Don't get me wrong, Clubhouse was the shit. That was like the Source magazine. Clubhouse was 106 in part. Clubhouse was all that. MTV videos. I came up on Clubhouse. But I ain't know people were gonna still be there when I came back. That shit was like, bro, y'all never closed this room? Yep, we've been going on for 4 years straight. I'm like, bro, what the hell? So that's not a good thing. Ain't nobody had no babies, no nothing. Yeah, we had the babies. We was in the hospital when they had them. We heard the babies first cry. That's strictly weird, bro. Strictly weird. None other. I'm tired of Clubhouse. Fuck that. Cause every time I go back, I realize I'm not supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Then, a part of increasing how people respect you, especially like forums like that, when you've been gone for a long time, oh, motherfucker, soon you come back. Oh, here go Faise. But like, why is you snitching? Just let me come in the room, twin. Faise, hey, bring him up. No, bro. Sometimes you want to listen. Sometimes you want to see what y'all talking about. Damn. It don't matter what they talking about. Talking about some shit I don't even know nothing about. Nigga be talking about their personal life. Faise, what you think? This don't even have nothing to do with me, literally. This is all you. It's literally all. If there were anything that I would not have something to say about, it's what the fuck you was just talking about. I don't know if you should break up with her or not. That's you. That's on you. Shit, but I'm tired of that. Yeah, the bop people in their head. Hell yeah, the clubhouse. I seen all them celebrities come on. Like, hold on. But yeah, thank you for saving one of your lives from there. Very useful. Yeah, I saved a few of them lives. A few of them were saved. I think the actual projection was a lot of them. Because they deleted a lot of mine. I don't know why they did that. But I just came one day and a lot of my shit was just gone. I'm like, bro, that's a lot of information. I don't know why they did that. The angel track was a taunt to Shaitan. Oh yeah, that was fire. I am in the love of all and all love is in me. I am a part of all and all is a part of me. I'm about to work on this affirmation. This affirmation track. Affirmation CD. We got some more stuff coming. All right, long as y'all ain't too mad at me, man. Don't be mad at me for the video. I was just playing. I'm for real, but I was just playing. Like, don't get upset with me, though. I know some people really get upset with me. I'll get back on my page and be like, you have 400,000. Like, damn, we lost 40,000. People really get mad at you. I'm just telling the truth. I didn't say, stop, shroom, bad. I said, yo, you don't know what you're doing. Y'all being irresponsible. That's it. Simple. Stop being irresponsible. They got drugs and they got something called drug abuse. Y'all done beat the shit out of shrooms. Shroom can't even talk. Y'all been beating the shit out of Shroom. All you hear Shroom say, shit. Ah! Shroom just hollering. So what the fuck, what they doing? They beating Shroom ass. They abusing Shroom. Ah! Shit. Shroom love to see you pick up some weed. Like, phew. God damn. Shit. Soon as Money Man was like, bro, I don't take perk no more. Now I pop Shroom. Shroom like, man, fuck. Here come all these niggas, bro. Y'all done gave hood niggas shrooms. Shroom like, man, fuck. Damn, bro, I just got a break, bro. When nobody even talking about me. Here come that Money Man nigga, bro. Focus on your money. Focus on your money, twin. What the fuck? You can't serve two masters, twin. Why the fuck you want to come fuck with me? That nigga Money Man put that call out, bro. Everybody went the fuck over there, bro. Now you just hear niggas just doing that shit, bro. What the hell? Oh, if you gonna take some shrooms, twin? Bro, y'all niggas finna go get high and kill each other. Like that, y'all ain't even in the right environment to be doing this shit. Cause of death beat each other. They don't even beat a damn drug. The drug ain't the killer. It's what the fuck happened in these people's brain. I tell you something you don't know. Moment of silence for all the shrooms we lost to abuse. Yeah, please. I promise you, it's some TikTok motherfucker somewhere making a video trying to respond to me right now. Let's get this straight. Yeah, please stop fucking playing on me. Y'all got people out here saying, Swoons is bad now. First it was weed, now it's Swoons. Man, y'all get the fuck out of my damn mentions. First it was weed, now it's Swoons. You in bro, that shit remind me of damn Isis. Yeah, Isis Wisdom when she got mad at me. You Negroes. I'm like, damn.